Assalamu alaikum dear students. This is our second lesson for the revision of CAT exams. Today we are going to do percentages, and in our previous lesson we have revised the topic fractions. We have learned the operations on fractions, and also we simplified fractions by applying BODMAS. Now in this lesson we are going to learn first of all how to interconvert percentages into fractions and decimals. So let's have a look at question number one. I already have attached this document with this post, so later on you can do it. Right now we are just going to discuss that, and this will help you to solve this equation yourself. Now if you look at question number one, you can see a table is given here, and in the first column fraction is given, and this fraction is 1 over 10. We need to convert this fraction into decimal and also in percentage. Now whenever we have been given with a fraction or a decimal, and if we want to convert it into percentage, we have to multiply it by 100%. So this means 1 over 10 is to be multiplied by 100, and this is how you will convert it into percentage. And if you want to convert it into decimal, you just divide 1 by 10 and you are going to get 0.1. In the same way, if you look at the second part where a decimal is given, 0.45 is given, if you want to convert it into percentage, once again you will multiply it by 100%, and this will be converted into percentage. And if you want to convert it into fraction, you have to write it as 45 by 100, and then you will simplify it to get the simplest form. In the same way, if you look at the third part where 7% is given and we need to convert it back into fraction and decimal, 7% can be written as 7 over 100. So this way you can convert it into fraction and also in decimal. Now let's have a look at question number 2. In part 1, you have to find out 35% of 540 kilometers. In order to do that, you will write it as 35 over 100 multiplied by 540, and then you will simplify it. The second part will be done in the same way. In second part, you have to calculate 20% of 6.5. So 20 over 100 multiplied by 6.5, and then you have to simplify it to get the required number. Well, now in question number 3, increase 75 by 40%. Now I have told you people two methods to do this question. One way to do this question is, first of all, calculate 40% of 75, and it will be calculated in the same way as we have done the calculations for question number 2. And then you need to add that amount to 75 because it is going to be increased, and you will get your answer. The direct way is multiply 75 by 140 and divide it by 100, and you will directly get your answer. That's a direct way. So whatever the percentage is there, you need to add 100 to it because it is increased by 40%. So what we have to do is we will multiply 75 by 140 and we will divide the number by 100 if you are going to apply direct method. The same can be applied on question number 4. If you want to do this question number 4 with this first method, what you will do, you will find out 15% of 96 means 96 multiplied by 15 over 100, and whatever the number you get, you need to subtract it from 96 to get your desired number. And if you have to do this question by the direct method, as I earlier told you about question number 3, then what you will do, you have to subtract this 15% from 100, and this is going to give you 85. So what you have to do is you will multiply 96 by 85, and then you will divide the answer by 100. So you can apply any of these methods. And once again, if you require any other assistance, we are going to have an online class today. You can ask your questions during that time. I hope you will now be able to attempt this worksheet at your own. Take care. Allah Hafiz.